Normal World is here in D.C., where some of the best minds and worst bodies in politics have come together for the Libertarian National Convention. Let's head inside and see what the Libertarian Party is all about. You were a Libertarian before it was cool, man.
I'm the one who made it cool.
Why do you think people are so open to the liberty movement now?
I think that people are not just sick of the two parties who've been in charge over the last, 150 years, but I think people just want a change on some transformational level.
Trump is here, Vivek is here, RFK Jr. is here because they know that right now in this country, in this environment, third parties are everything.
I think it's cool to see that they want our vote, but then also for people to see that it's like, well, if you really want our vote, you got to be good on things.
The founders could be identified as libertarian by today's standards. So we have an opportunity to expand the liberty movement.
These influencers certainly are influential, but what about the rank and file libertarian? What brought you to the liberty movement?
You know, I grew up as a Republican conservative, actually, and it's been kind of a migration. I'm an anarchist now, and
You are what Lindsey Graham wishes he could be. Why is taxation theft?
Well, what had happened was they never asked for like me to pay it. So if I wasn't asked, then...
Do you believe in the right to bear arms?
I own about 30 guns, and I believe all state gun laws are unconstitutional.
What about the right to tiger arms?
Tiger arms.
Alligator arms?
I don't play the word semantics that you're using right there. The Second Amendment protects all the other amendments, so it's no joking matter.
The guy with the chicken in his pocket told me it's no joking matter. At this point, I can feel the spirit of liberty throbbing inside of me. So I decided to put this personal freedom thing to the test. Become ungovernable! Parkour! Fucking libertarians! Woo!
How's it going, guys?
How you doing, man?
I'm doing
What's
awesome,
going on,
bro.
What do you think about the Libertarian Party?
Oh, sorry. I know English.
U.S. freedom is just like, it's not real freedom, you know?
You know, it's like, to me, government's job is to protect people and protect their property. You know, the Constitution and the Bill of Rights were there to like limit government, and I think we've gotten really far away from that.
Well, could the Libertarian candidate ever win?
I don't know. It's hard to see it happening.
I mean, in this country, anything's possible.
Mexicans for Trump.
Fully immersed in the topic, I now felt qualified to ask the questions in the forefront of every libertarian mind. Vivek, if you were invited to Paul Pelosi's house, what hammer would you bring? Why do you wear Lizzo's weight around on your chest all the time?
This? Are we talking about this?
Who is this Mrs. Caucus, and why is everybody so mad at her?
Oh, shit.
She's the wife of the Mises Caucus, and that's her. It's mostly women. It's a lot of knitting.
Okay. Mises Caucus.
What do you think Nancy Pelosi's blood alcohol level is right now at this moment?
I'm not completely convinced that Nancy Pelosi has blood.
Who wins in a catfight between Marjorie Taylor Greene, AOC, and Jasmine Crockett?
Dude, Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Oh, Marjorie Taylor Greene. Her push-ups, her pull-ups, it's amazing.
You know, she's got that big booty Latina vibe, so, you know, she's tough because she's Latina.
Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Yeah.
I feel like she's scrappy. Although so is AOC. She's got that like hold my hoops type of thing. I don't know. That would be a great fight.
If I had to bet on all of them, Jasmine Crockett wins by, what is it in wrestling when they win by default judgment or whatever, you know, when they win?
Yeah, disqualification.
Jasmine
Crockett by disqualification.
Disqualification.
Congressman, what's it like being the only person in government actually doing work?
Well, never confuse activity with progress.
They say you are what you eat. Do you think Bobby Kennedy eats vibrators?
I don't even know how to answer that.
No.
Who knows what he eats? Cheryl Hines knows. What does Tucker Carlson smell like?
A mix of like the woods and cash, all mixed into one smell. It's delicious.
What is the most ungovernable thing you've ever done?
Wow, that's a great question. I don't think I can say it on camera.
Guys, we got her. Who would win in a basketball game between the two of you?
I'm not sure. That's a good idea. I mean,
I would definitely dunk on him.
What's more likely to happen first? Joe Biden loses to old age, or Chris Christie loses to a meatball?
Chris Christie's never lost a fight with a meatball.
Which race do you think is superior?
Listen.
Hey, sorry guys. I need to go actually about this, so have a good day.
No English.
Huh?
No English.
The black race.
I mean, I'm Jewish. We control the weather. We control the money. I mean, it's like, you know, everybody else is cute, and it's cool that they try.
I like the Daytona 500 personally. Some people like the Tour de France.
No, look.
I misunderstood the question. Oh my God, please delete this footage.
Just freaking normal world at the Libertarian Convention, calling out all the BS, guys, right, left, dichotomy, forget that. We don't want the government in any of this crap. We want to be free. We want to be liberated.
We're moments away from former and perhaps future President Donald Trump addressing the Libertarian Party. But it doesn't feel like a presidential speech in here. It's tense. It feels like we're about to see a prize fight.
Keep getting your 3% every 4 years.
This nation does not belong to them. This nation belongs to you. Belongs to you. If I wasn't a libertarian before, I sure as hell am a libertarian now. And unlike Joe Biden, I don't throw people in jail for disagreeing.
Well, that was crazy. That didn't feel like a political event. That felt like a WWE pay-per-view. Now, a lot of people are going to criticize this. They're going to take away that this was very contentious, this was very combative. I don't see it that way. I think this was beautiful. This was the First Amendment in action. This was free speech in action. What were your thoughts on the speech?
I hate to say this, but I liked it a lot. It was good.
I agreed with a lot of what he said, but I don't believe he's actually going to do any of it.
Loved it. Yeah. I was a little confused when he referred to himself in the third person a couple times. A great speech.
You've heard of Donald Trump before?
Of course, yeah.
I wish he could be more liberty-oriented.
Are you kind of like Rob Lowe became a Swiftie? What's happening?
Well, I'm a lion because Javier Milei, our first libertarian head of state in the world in Argentina, talked about people being lions, not lambs.
I was disappointed in the libertarians. I thought they were very rude.
Afuera!
He just feeds off that. The hostile environment, he feeds off that kind of energy.
I like delivery. You can talk all day, but if you can't deliver, I don't hear the rest.
It was fantastic. It was amazing.
Like you're probably totally unbiased on this subject.
Yeah, I'm a big MAGA fan.
Literally. Do you think this will open the door in the future for libertarians to speak at both Democratic and Republican events?
No. I think it should, but no.
I mean, look at the alternative. You've got like old crepit man over here, or really old crepit man over here. So there's room for some freedom message.
For over 50 years, we've been trying to get on the two-party debate stage, and it has never happened. So I kind of flipped the tables and said we're going to invite people to share our stage.
What do you think about having people like RFK, Vivek, and Trump here at the Libertarian National Convention?
I'm lukewarm. I think it brings attention to it, which we need. But this is supposed to be our day, right? This is supposed to be our game.
That right there was a man of both style and taste. Seems like the purists got their panties in a twist.
I don't even know if it's the purists as much as I think it's people who don't want to engage with reality.
What do we gain? You are the vanguard. You get to explain these concepts to the newbies that's showing up. Libertarians are some smart, well-read motherfuckers.
Yeah.
They're not, you're going to change them, not the other way around.
What do you say to the people that would say libertarianism is kind of like Republican light?
That's stupid.
Yeah. So, you're going on with Tucker Carlson, you have Trump, you got Vivek. It seems like there's a lot of crossover between the GOP and the LP.
Well, I don't think Tucker Carlson, for example, is really the GOP. I think he's his own guy, and I think he's woken up to how corrupt the government is, and so that does put him in a closer, category to libertarians. But it's in terms of Vivek is also an exception. He's like an outsider in the GOP establishment is the exact same thing as the Democratic establishment. They're big government war hawks.
Trump may have been done, but the LP was just getting started. Behind me is a stadium full of people who have been proven right about pretty much everything in the last 20 years and have still managed to not pick up a single seat in federal government. Is my eye still fucked up?
Yeah. Super fucked up.
Does it really?
Yeah.
I'm getting pink eye from all the stinky politicians around here. By this time, I was in desperate need of some fresh air to help wrap my heads around what I just experienced. Guys, we found the swamp, and yes, it needs to be drained. No, what do you think of freedom?
I don't know.
You don't know? What do you think of Joe Biden?
That's good.
What do you think of Donald Trump?
Good.
What do you think of the Libertarian Party?
Good.
How you liking America?
Yeah.
Sure, these people are a little bit different. Sure, these people are a little bit quirky. They call themselves autists, for crying out loud. They're self-aware. They love freedom. They love America. And they want to take over the world so they can leave you alone. This has been Gerard Michaels from DC for Normal World on The Blaze. Finally, a protest we can all get behind.